that one home as Ultimate's going to fly forward. Faker, of course, is going to be able to find it, but Last Breath is there as well. Ignite goes down, stun comes in. First blood for UCAL and KT are on the board.
Faker got the perfect W off, but it wasn't enough. They followed up, they get the kill. Bot lane.
Yep, Blank wants to answer as well as Def. Demonic Ascension comes in. He's doing so much damage, they'll find effort, and they'll turn it around. 2 versus 3, who cares, says KT, as they're looking to really put their stamp on the early game. Not what happened last time, and they still managed to win, remember, in game number 2.
It's all realizes they can't just look for a gank. Speaking of ganks.
Yep, the ultimate's gonna land this time around, and there's CC for days with this duo. KT will set themselves up a purple monster in this mid lane as well. And
perfect game pace for the first 15 minutes. Perfect game for KT fans. Whatever happens from here is here we go.
There's the flash as Def. That stopwatch got a whole bunch of value as well. Still hasn't used the flash, has the ultimate as well as he flashes out of the way of the kidnap.
Trying to live, still has his stopwatch. Tal's doing his best, but he's got no help in mid lane.
Another ultimate comes down. There's the knock-up combo. UCAL doesn't find the Last Breath. Wanted to hold on to it.
As the Hemo to mid lane.
Well, there's another flash to come in there as Effort. He's going to be the target this time. The chain CC is so beautiful. It should have been all about having so much CC. And then using the Vladimir for damage as Smeb. He's looking for the 1v1. Doesn't get the hype, but the fadeaway jump shot not there either. And Tal is able. That guy play Lulu.
Well, Blank might go in this time.
We're looking for the YOLO engage as Deft immediately pops the ultimate. Tal's going to make his way forward. We've got the teleport flank coming in from Smeb. Navar in a great position. Is that kidnap? Actually, good news is the real question. As Deft goes low, they're just fighting away from the Mundo. As Faker goes into stasis. They manage to pick up one of the kills as Tal going nuts on the backline. And Smeb can't actually close the distance onto anyone. Bang! Over the wall now as well, as very safe as Faker looking for the re-engage. Does have a sneaky Q to throw forward as it's a 2-for-1.
Mario was going to be a pretty narrow win condition. Watching the replay, UCAL with Ignite is top lane, never going to get there. Nice moves from the side of SKT. Like you say, they do win the fight overall. Picture in picture, we see a Drake goes down, a Cloud Drake picked up by the Gnar. All about the timings of when to make this play. Stasis is used, and UCAL, for all his fortune in getting the ganks from the Sejuani, unable to actually come up big in the fight.
And Smeb never found that Mega Gnar ultimate either. Just didn't get it into this fight whatsoever. You mentioned UCAL, but that was the Last Breath to disengage. By the looks of it. Still looking for more options. Ult flies forward onto Blank. Wants to get the kidnap to use to disengage, and Effort going to help out as well with the explosive cast. Some big buttons. SKT actually looking for this one as Bang almost gets 3-shot by Smeb. Still looking for more here as he throws the boomerangs in. The teleport finally going to be invested by Tal. But now we'll have to flash if he wants to get into this Baron pit. And Smeb's just playing such good guard duty now as Deft waiting to try and get this flank. Does have the ultimate available, but no flash to get himself even further in there. It's now Blank's turn to go for the steal as he gets knocked up. The smite isn't going to be available. I don't think so. The Bloblets, they can't smite, and that's going to be Score, locking down his second Baron of the game. Remember, we've only had 3, and whoever takes it gets the win.
Comes Smeb. Still messy stuff from KT. They do get the Baron, though.
Yep, that is certainly the good.
Definitely going to be rose-tinted by KT. They got the Baron, but consider how this all goes. They don't have a way to stop the Zac from getting to the pit. Notice when they stopped DPS in the Baron, it's much later than we saw in the previous game, but that was because Deft could damage it over the wall, which allowed for the smite. This time, it's only the Zac. No one has damage over the wall to help it get low. By the time it goes down, it does go to the Sejuani. But given how far ahead KT was,
Warmoth's armor is going to make it look like he has the ultimate running. But KT don't actually have to do anything in Effort. In fact, going to fall down. Stopwatch going to be used. It's almost the best bait ever. However, he is going to die. The Yasuo takes the turret and is now looking for his time to find the ult. The Big Gnar into the Nexus as KT pile on top of SKT. It's another 2-1. It looked like it was going to go in favor of SKT earlier on, like it did in the first round robin. But KT have answered back. The Nexus is going to fall, and KT Rolster, against all odds, win the telecom war.
Hand of fate can be so cruel, Atlas, as SKT fans will feel right now. This should have been their series 2-0, but one smite later, it's a final best of one. And this time, Score and KT have a great early game plan that SKT couldn't answer. They got so many advantages in that play around top lane turret, answered bot lane, turned it into a mid lane double charge. And from there, SKT just could never get back into the game. Score's camp of mid lane came off a treat. Faker's mid lane Vladimir once again registers a loss. KT Rolster will move to 7-4, and for SKT, they are now 4-7, and their hopes of playoffs fast slipping away.
Yeah, KT looked like it was going disastrously. The beginning of Game 2, the entirety of Game number 1 was a little bit of a worry, and then managed to turn it around, managed to find their footing, found their mojo in Game number 3. It was a shellacking, but damn, it delivered. You mentioned drama earlier on. There was a heck of a lot. This is a telecom war like we'd expect. High drama, high stakes. You can see on the SKT members' faces, it was stolen away from them, but not in this game, in Game number 2.
You do feel like if you ran that Game number 2 back a couple of times, ran that last bit, SKT wins 9 out of 10 times, 19 out of 20 times. But the Hand of Fate can be so cruel, and now they come away with nothing. They come away with some improvement. Of course, we can see with our own eyes that in Game 1, SKT did look very impressive for the majority of Game 2. Looked very impressive, but they need the results. They can't take honorable losses anymore. And they find themselves at 4-7. Playoffs.